Manchester United meet Newcastle United in the Carabao Cup final at Wembley Stadium this weekend to compete for the season's first piece of silverware. Both teams beat Premier League opposition in the two-legged semi-finals to reach this stage, with United cruising past newly promoted Nottingham Forest while Newcastle overcame relegation-threatened Southampton. The North East club can be considered to have endured the more difficult route to the final after also eliminating top-flight teams Bournemouth, Crystal Palace and Leicester City, as well as entering one round earlier due to not competing in any UEFA competitions. United manager Erik ten Hag had a tough first test in the competition against Unai Emery's Aston Villa just 4 days after being beaten by the same team in the Premier League, but after winning that tie 4-2, Championship League leaders Burnley and League One outfit Charlton Athletic were dispatched without conceding a single goal to face Forest in the Final Four. Ahead of this weekend's match, the Manchester Evening News has sought to explain the rules of the Carabao Cup final. Will VAR be used? Does the match go to extra time or straight to a penalty shootout? We have answered those queries and others below. Yes, unlike the early rounds of the competition, a pair of video assistant referees will be officiating the final. Peter Banks is the main VAR official, while Eddie Smart will be working as an assistant VAR. The Carabao Cup chooses to utilize VAR only in both legs of the semi-finals and the final, despite the technology being available at all Premier League stadiums. That is due to the presence of English Football League clubs participating in the competition before that stage who do not have such access. Should the match be drawn at the end of 90 minutes, then the two teams will play another half an hour of extra time, and should they not be separated after that, then a penalty shootout would follow, as was the case during last year's final between Chelsea and Liverpool. Much like VAR, extra time is only implemented from the semi-final stage onwards. Earlier rounds of the tournament go straight to penalties should the match finish as a draw, as Newcastle found out following their 0-0 draw with Palace in the third round. Both clubs can name as many as 9 substitutes, but only a maximum of 6 of those players can be used during the entirety of the final. 5 substitutes are permitted during the 90 minutes, with an additional one allowed if extra time is required. Managers are only given 3 opportunities to make those 5 changes though within the match, which excludes halftime. An additional one is also afforded to be used in extra time, while subs made before the added-on half an hour or during halftime of extra time are not counted towards that total.